Good morning, children. So today we'll study about a chapter from physics called heat transfer. Okay. So you know very well what is heat. Actually, heat is a form of energy and it causes changes in matter. Okay. Already you learnt it. Earlier it was thought that heat was a fluid that was transferred between objects of different temperature. Earlier what was thought? Heat means a fluid, means a liquid like. A fluid transferred from where? Transferred between two objects. So transfer of heat was thought that it is like a fluid, like liquid, from where this is transferred from one fluid to other fluid. That was called as fluid. Okay. So heat that was transferred between objects at a different temperature. So this was thought earlier. Okay. We use the word heat to mean something that feels warm. Actually, heat means we use for what we use, which makes us to feel warm. Okay. This is generally a simple notation of heat. Okay. But heat in science is defined as the energy that is transferred from a body at higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. But science has different meaning. Heat is as per science, heat is energy transferred from a body at a higher temperature, means which is hot, higher temperature, to a body at lower temperature. This is a simple definition, a scientific definition of heat. Okay. So therefore, heat is energy in which in transit form from a body of higher temperature to one of lower temperature. So it will transit means it will transfer from one higher body which is in hot temperature to a cold temperature. Okay. So transfer of heat can be done by three methods. So transfer of heat will take place by how many methods? Three methods. What are those? One is conduction, one is convection, and one more is radiation. So heat transfer takes place from a hot body at higher temperature and to a body at a lower temperature through any of the process, conduction, convection and radiation. Once transferred, the energy stops to be heat. Once it is transferred, it stops to be heat. Means heat can change the temperature of a body. What happens? Heat will change the temperature of the body. Heat changes the temperature of a body. Means what? If any body is cold, if the heat is transferred from body at higher temperature to lower temperature, so lower temperature, the body of lower temperature becomes hot. It will get transferred heat. Causes expansion or change states. What happens here? It will cause expansion. Means it will expand in size or maybe what? Change the state of matter. So change the state of matter. So these are the changes take place whenever heat is transferred from one body to another body. So this is about heat transfer. Then we will try to know little more about this. It is important to note that matter does not contain heat. You should understand. Matter does not contain heat. There is no heat in any matter. Okay, then what is matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Okay. So what do you understand? First of all, matter does not contain heat. Matter does not contain heat. Secondly, matter contains internal energy in the form of molecular, kinetic and potential energy. Matter contains what? Internal energy. So matter contains internal energy, its own energy, in two forms. One is kinetic energy and one more is potential energy. Potential energy. So these two forms of energy are present in any matter internally. The process of increasing the internal energy is called heating. What? Process of increasing. When you increase the internal energy, when the process of increasing internal energy is called heating. Then, and the opposite is the process of decreasing internal energy. Decreasing internal energy is called cooling. So these are two opposite or equivalent words. One is hot, one is cold. So process of increasing internal energy is called heating. Process of decreasing internal energy is called cooling. Okay. So all substances, whether it is solid, liquid and gases, contain internal energy. Whether it is solid, liquids or gases, they all contain internal energy. So this energy is the sum of kinetic energy. This internal energy, which wherever it is present in it, whether it is solid, liquid or gas, so that is nothing. It is sum of kinetic energy. Okay. Now what is kinetic energy? So due to its movement, which can be vibrational, translational or rotation. So kinetic energy means here the objects may be in motion. How it is in motion? Due to motion. Due to movement. How? Either they will vibrate. Vibrational. Okay. Or translational. Translational. And one more is rotational. So these energy acquired due to movement is called kinetic energy, and the sum of kinetic energy is nothing. This was due to vibrational, translation and rotational. Then what is potential energy? Then one more here. Potential is nothing. It is the energy stored in the body. Internal energy, the energy which is stored in the body is called potential energy. Means energy present in the intermolecular forces. So potential energy is the energy present in the intermolecular forces. So this energy is called kinetic potential energy. Okay, then what is actually temperature? See what happens here. Change in the average kinetic energy leads to change in temperature. So change in average kinetic energy means different molecules where different speed or kinetic energy movement way of movement. Okay, average kinetic energy will lead to change in temperature. Okay, well, change in potential energy leads to change in phase. If there is change in average kinetic energy, temperature will change. Okay, if there is change in potential energy, okay, then what happens here? It leads to change in phase. Phase in the sense it is called state. Phase means state. One state will change into other state. So solid state convert into liquid state, such as melting of ice or boiling water. Example is melting of ice, because when ice melts, solid convert to liquid. One more is boiling of water. So from this what we understand? Kinetic energy is due to its motion. So motion may be vibrational or transitional or translation or rotational, in three forms. And potential energy is due to its intermolecular forces of the molecules which are present in the object. Okay. So next is change in average kinetic energy lead to change in temperature. So if kinetic energy of any substance increase or decrease, that will lead to change in temperature. If the potential energy changes of any substance, that leads to change of state. Example is melting of ice. So ice is solid. When you heat the ice, or when you keep the ice just open, it will convert to liquid. So that is kinetic energy. What happens? The temperature of ice may increase or decrease. So boiling of water. Water is in liquid state. Then when you boil it, it converts into vapor state. So this is example for potential energy. Okay, now actually we will understand what is actually temperature. See, we use this word commonly everywhere, temperature. Okay, so temperature is a measure of average kinetic energy of all the molecules. What? Measure of average kinetic energy of all the molecules. All the molecules is called kinetic energy. So total energy of all molecules divided by number of molecules. Actually it is what? Total energy. We take different energy. Total energy of all molecules divided by number of molecules. Okay. So in higher classes you will learn based on this. There will be some problems you can learn in higher classes. Okay. Since it is an average measurement, it does not depend on the number of particles in an object. Since it is an average measurement, it will not depend on number of particles in an object. In that sense, it does not depend on the size of it. So temperature does not depend on size of any type of particle, okay, or object. For example, the temperature of a small cup of boiling water is the same as the temperature of large kettle of boiling water. You know very well. If you take a small cup and a large kettle also, large kettle where tea is prepared in that, tea is kept in that. So both of them are having same temperature. Means the temperature will not depend on any particles of the object. Or a small cup of water at 100 degree is at high temperature than the bucket of water of cold water at 30 degree. Okay, you know very well. Water which is hot water, no? Cup of water at 100 degree. Suppose the water is at 100 degree. It means it has boiled already. At high temperature, already it showed high temperature means boiled only. High temperature, okay, is at is at high temperature, then a bucket of cold water. It is at high temperature, then this bucket of cold water at what? At 30 degrees Celsius. At 30 degree Celsius. Okay. This is a small concept you can understand. Then, in a hot object, atoms and molecules move rapidly. This you know very well. Whenever the object is hot, the atoms and molecules in hot object will move fastly, rapidly. Okay. If these two objects touch each other, heat will flow from the hotter one to the colder one. Okay. So there is hot object. Okay. So atoms are there, molecules are there. Okay. Atoms and molecules rapidly when they are hot. Whereas they move slowly in cooler object. The same what? Atom and molecules. Here they move very rapidly, fastly. Here they move very slowly, atoms and molecules. Okay. If these two objects touch with each other, heat will flow from hotter region or hotter one to the cold one. If these two objects touch with each other, so these two touch with each other, heat flows from what? Heat flows from hotter to colder molecule. Hotter molecule to colder molecule. Okay. So molecules of the hotter one will slow down and the molecules of the colder one will speed up. Hotter molecules hotness reduces and colder molecules gaining little hot from the hot molecule. Okay. Until they are moving at the same speed and the two objects have the same temperature. When they both are of them are moving in same speed, they will maintain the same temperature. They will be at the same temperature. Okay, this is one concept. So remember that we have learnt in class 7 that when a substance changes its state, suppose when a substance changes its state, what happens there? What happens? The temperature remains constant at a particular temperature. For initially sometimes what happens? Temperature remains constant. So after some time it starts rising, melting or boiling point, as there is no change in average kinetic energy of the molecules, but there is change only in the internal potential energy. Temperature remains the same, but internal potential energy will be changing. Potential energy, I see, average kinetic energy is constant, but internal potential energy will be changing. Kinetic energy in this case is constant, no change. Kinetic energy will not have any change here, but potential energy there is change. Internal change, potential energy will be change here. Okay. Then we will try to understand what is the difference between boiling and evaporation, where most of people will get confused about this technical terms, boiling and evaporation. Okay. You can take the textbook and refer once along with this video, it will be easier. So difference between boiling and evaporation. See, liquids can change into vapor.